Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. A fantastic day for football here in Nashville as we welcome you to LP Field. Gus Johnson, along with Chris Collinsworth. And welcome to this exhibition clash between the Titans and the Texans. A big division matchup here, Chris, for the AFC South.
You know, Gus, this is a big game and a very interesting matchup at the quarterback position. If you'd have said last year who were two of the hottest quarterbacks playing the game, I'm not sure that Matt Schaub and Vince Young would have come to the front of your mind right away, and yet that's exactly what it was. Their play last season gave their teams a chance, and they are very much entrenched now as two of the better quarterbacks in the game. This is a good matchup in this one.
We got stars on the field and two hungry teams ready to battle each other. So with that in mind, let's go down to the field and get this one going. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. Here's the throw. Brian Cushing was there to bring him down.
Kenny Britt just showed us why he is such a talent. He just exceptional acceleration after the catch, and if he can make a guy miss, he is really dangerous.
So it's now 1st and 10 after the big pass play. Johnson takes it up the middle. It's a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Brings up 2nd down and 6 yards to go. They spot it on the 39. Goes through his progression. And he drops the short pick. Kenny Britt was the intended receiver. Finds a way to get rid of it as he's hit.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
He lets it go. It is an incomplete pass. Kenny Britt was the intended receiver on the play.
Wow, was that a bad throw? I don't know if the ball slipped out of his hands or what, but you have to make that one.
They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. The pass is away. He's dropped down at the 17. They line up at the 17. Pass is short right side. And he's tackled at the 16-yard line.
And that's one of those plays where you leave it up to the receiver to make yardage after the catch is made. When he can't find his way into open space, you'll see plays like that.
The give to the tailback.
Chris Johnson with some very solid running that time. If there is an opening to be found on the defense, this guy is going to find it and exploit it.
Someone jumped early down there.
Even the slightest twitch by an offensive lineman will draw a flag. You know, defensive guys really have a bit of an advantage. As long as they don't cross the line of scrimmage, they can jump and flinch and try and get that offensive line to react.
The Titans get into the end zone first.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Rob Baronis hits the PAT. It's now a 7-point game. Tennessee is up a touchdown. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Baronis is ready to kick this one off. Davis is back to receive the kick. Gets it to the 21.
Let's see what they do with the play calling here. The last thing you can afford to have happen right now after that big drive is to go 3 and out.
False start. Offense. Repeat first down.
Brown is guilty of moving early. He passes it. The natural, Andre Johnson, was his intended target.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Second down and 15 to go. On the ground, up the middle.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Rolling out to his right. Andre Johnson was the intended receiver.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
It's fourth down. The Texans are lining up to punt it away. On the return, it's loose. They'll pile up for it. Houston recovers it. The Texans come away with the football.
Hey, that's a little sacrificing of your body there. Certainly not the biggest guy in the field, but you could tell he wanted that ball.
They'll start at the 41-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Tosses left. They'll face second down and 10. Ball's on the 41. He throws short. He's wrestled down at the 37. Picks up 4 on the pass.
You know, that's good recognition that time by the quarterback. He saw the man-to-man coverage. He goes to the out route. That's pretty easy to get done.
Surveys the field. Kevin Walter was the intended receiver on the play. It's fourth down. The Texans ready to punt this one away. The ball goes into the end zone. Touchback. They'll take over at the 20. Johnson gets it on the inside. 6-yard pickup. That brings up second down. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. He's going to be tackled for a loss. So it's third down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Comes down with it. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure. Nice job on the line by the Texans.
Second down and 15 to go. They're on their 33. Gets the pass off. There he goes! Touchdown, Tennessee Titans. The Titans go down the field in 5 plays and score the touchdown.
How about that burst of speed to take it all away? That was fun to watch.
Point after is good. Baronis is ready to kick this one off. Davis is deep, looking to return the kickoff. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. The Texans will begin this drive at the 20-yard line. Dumps it out right. He's tackled at the 25.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
They go with the run. And I have a feeling this one is coming back. And it will come back. Penalty on the offense.
One thing we've learned about this defense, it's hard enough to move the football against them. You cannot help them with these penalties.
He gets to about the 34-yard line. Michael Griffin was there for the stop. So they have it at the 34. He's brought down at the 37. That's a 2-yard gain.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 14-0. Flips it out short to his left. Ben Tate was his intended target. From their own 37-yard line. Moves to his right. He's wrestled down around the 44-yard line by Will Witherspoon. Flips out short. The stop was made by Will Witherspoon. Johnson catches it for a gain of 5. Looks like someone on the offense tried to get an early start. The offense is moving in the wrong direction after that.
For this offense to be effective, they have to stay on schedule. And when you get a penalty like that, it allows the defense to begin to bring some pressure. Dangerous situation for the offense.
First down, 10 to go. They spot the rock on the 30. It's a quarterback sack. At least they only lost a couple on the play. Good job of not giving up too much ground.
I really like how they attacked the quarterback that time. Good-looking defensive play.
Second down now, 12 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. Handoff to the right.
But Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
They'll face third down again here. Still looking for an open man. Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it? Houston will maintain possession.
Heads up play to get that ball back for the offense. That one really could have gone either way.
So after the sack, it's now fourth down and long. It bounces out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
The Titans put together a really impressive drive that last time out. You can just see how confident they are right now.
Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Pitch right. He's dropped for a loss.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
Johnson on the right side. He doesn't get back to the line.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Fourth down. The Titans line up to punt. He'll bring it back to the 44-yard line. Here's a pitch left side. Gains his way to the 39-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They spot it on the 39. They hand off on a counter. Gains his way to the 29-yard line. Second down and very short yardage here. And it looked like someone on the offensive line jumped.
Repeat, second down.
And that will back this one up.
Penalties like that sometimes will split a huddle. You'll get half the guys patting you on the back and saying that's okay, and the other half are looking at you like, you idiot. Matt Schaub, a long-time backup, now proving he can get the job done as a starter.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. On the ground with the tailback.
The Texans have decided that they're going to come out and run the ball on this defense, and so far there's no sign that they won't succeed.
It's a two-possession game, and the offense can cut that down if they can get it into the end zone here.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
And now we'll see who can get the bigger push. Looking for a man. The pass falls incomplete. Third down coming up after that incompletion. They'll line it up just inches away from the goal line. It's 3rd and goal. Gives it right side.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. This will be a 21-yard attempt. And now it's time to take a look at this game's top performers, brought to you by Gatorade. Fourth down. They'll line this up, and it will be about a 21-yarder. The kick is good. The Texans get another penalty called against them, and that's not going to help their cause. He'll return it from the 1. He brings it back to the 23. They'll get the ball here at the 23-yard line. First down and 10. Passes it short. He's tackled at the 38.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover. Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Short pass to his left. He's pushed out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Four yards for a first here on third down. Here's the pass. He's wrestled down at the 33-yard line. They line the ball up at the 33. Rolls to his right. He's brought down at the 22-yard line.
The Titans are picking up nice yardage just about every time they go to the air. I'm not sure what's happening with the defense right now, but they seem a little out of sorts.
First down and 10. And the ball is on the 21. It's a pass. He picks it off. Still going.
And you could really see him baiting the quarterback on that one. He wanted him to believe the receiver was open, but he had it all the way.
The Texans will take their first timeout of the half. He gets off the throw. The Texans will take a timeout. That is their second of the half. From their own 49-yard line. He throws downfield. Anderson was the intended receiver. They line up at the 49. They get to him in the pocket and bring him down for the sack. Goes through his progression. And it's knocked down. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
The Texans are lining up to punt it away. Starting back at his own 15. The Titans suffered an interception on their last possession. Johnson gets the call. And as we head to halftime, the score is 14-3. Houston will get the ball to begin the second half. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. He's going to throw it. He's dropped down at the 30. That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter. Maybe even go to the man coverage.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
He rolls out to his right. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. Second down and 7 yards to go. They spot the rock on the 30. Surveys the field. Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. Kevin Walter was the intended receiver on the play. Moves to his right. It's almost picked off. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Fourth down. The Texans are lining up to punt it away. It bounces out of bounds at the 49. They'll go to work at the 49-yard line. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Johnson on the inside handoff. They pick up 9 there. Second down. Short yardage situation here, second and a yard. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Chris Johnson does as good a job as anybody out there. If it's a small hole, he finds a way to get through it. If it's a big hole, you see an explosion.
First down and 10. Another run. He gets to about the 32-yard line. Second down and 8 here. Ball on the 32-yard line. Hit as he throws.
Yeah, they brought the blitz, and the offensive line just unable to pick it up that time to force the incompletion.
And that brings up third down and 8 yards to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. He gets off the throw. He's wrestled down at the 10.
Well, obviously the Tennessee Titans can run the football, so when they can get completions like that, it is only going to help this offense because you have to consider what happened last year. Kerry Collins came in at the beginning of the season, 6 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, just a 65 rating. They make the move to Vince Young, who was as impressive as he was his rookie year. 82 rating, 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, but more importantly started putting wins up there for his football team, and now they think they have the quarterback of their future.
Up the middle. He's brought down at the 34-yard line.
Well, it's good to see the Houston Texans running the football well again. I tell you, last season was nothing but a disaster. Yes, they threw the ball well, put up big numbers, but their running game just did not get it done. Ranked 30th in the league, 11 fumbles, just 92 yards per game. That is not enough to make the playoffs and contend in the NFL.
Passes it downfield. The natural, Andre Johnson, was his intended target. Hands it off. And the tackle was made by Hope. That's a gain of 5. That brings up 3rd down. Short throw to the right. Andre Johnson makes his 3rd grab. They have it at the 40. Again with the carry. Pick up a 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The counter. He's tackled at the 31. A 5-yard gain. And now it's 3rd down. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Someone jumped early down there.
Still 3rd down.
And we'll replay 3rd down.
3rd down is tough enough in the NFL, but when you start adding yardage to it, boy, it gets even tougher.
Dumps it short. He's dropped down at the 33-yard line. 4th down. And they'll line up for the long field goal try. This one from 50. The kick is off target. They'll start this drive at the 40. Johnson gets the carry right side. He's brought down at the 45.
Chris Johnson can see the field so well, and as a runner, you need to have that kind of vision to be successful.
And we'll have a 1st down and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Johnson gets another handoff. 4 yards on the carry. That brings up 2nd down. Gets it away. They can't hook up on that pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down. Pass is short right side. He's wrestled down at the 38. Gage picks up about 3 with the catch.
Everybody stay calm, Joe.
They'll line up for a very long field goal attempt. This one from 55 yards away. It's up and it's good. Baronis, yeah, it's ready to kick it away. Jones has it slip through his hands. Fumble.
You can almost feel the air being sucked out of a stadium whenever a ball hits the ground on special teams. Everybody goes...
Andre Johnson, now with 4 catches in the game. Jeff Fisher doesn't like the call on the field, so he's going to have them take another look at it.
There's a challenge on the field. The ruling will be reviewed. After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
They'll face 2nd down and 10. He's going to pass. He's looking for a burst of speed. Touchdown, Texans. The Texans use just 3 plays to go 70 yards.
Andre Johnson is one of the very best in the game today. There's just not too much a defender can really do against him. Even if he has good coverage, he could still lose the matchup.
Chris Brown adds the extra point. Brown will kick it deep. He makes it back to the 25. The Titans come out looking to get another scoring drive going here. They got 3 last time. And that's the end of the third quarter. The score is 17-10. The Titans have a 1-touchdown lead and the ball as we start the final quarter. He's dropped down at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 4, second down. Second and 6 yards to go. Johnson gets another carry. 4 yards on that play. And so it will be third down. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Looks to throw it. Looking deep, and he's got a man open. Here's the throw. Britt can't hang on to the ball. It's loose, recovered by the defense.
What a big turnover that is. Just about the time you think this offense is going to take control of the football game, they cough it up, and oh my goodness, we have ourselves a ball game now.
He's searching for a receiver. And he's tackled at the 49-yard line. You just can't let him get the ball. That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. They need to do a better job of managing the clock here.
Yeah, I guess they're thinking we don't want to completely abandon the running game at this point, but at some point you have to start putting a few points on that scoreboard.
Flips it out short to his left. He's brought down at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice gain.
They line up at the 24. Looks for the safe short throw.
The Texans are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
Has a man to his right. Little flip.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
He's wrestled down at the 2. Only a couple yards from the score. On the ground, right side. Touchdown, Texans.
No need to give it to a fullback down here on the goal line with this team when they've got a halfback that can cram it in there like that.
And this for the tie. Point after is good. And over 6 minutes still left in the final quarter with the score. The Texans, 17. The Titans, 17. Let's take a look at the drive summary, which is presented by Verizon. Brown is just about ready to kick this one away. He makes it to the 22. The Titans will start this drive at the 22-yard line. Johnson on the give. Gains his way to the 33-yard line. Here's a handoff left side. Johnson runs for a 4-yard pickup. And it's now 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground again.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He lets it go. And he's tackled at the 43-yard line.
Kenny Britt just showed us why he is such a talent. He just had exceptional acceleration after the catch, and if he can make a guy miss, he is really dangerous.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Here's the give. They pick up a chunk of about 6 yards. And that'll bring up second down. Looking for a man.
The Titans are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
Sure to make an impact on the field are this game's top performers, presented by Gatorade. It's 1st and 10. 2 minutes left in the ball game. Gives it to the back. Johnson gets 3 yards on the carry. Second and 7 situation here. Up the middle. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. So another third down coming up for the offense. They hand it off. Houston will take a timeout. And now they've only got one remaining. They're going to try a long field goal here. This will be a 46-yarder. He banks it off the upright and through. Wow! Baronis gets ready to kick it away. Jones takes off from the goal line. He brings it back to the 23. The Texans will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Flips it out short. He's brought down at the 35.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. The pass is away. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. Kevin Walter finally gets into the action, making his first reception of the game.
False start.
Looks like someone on the offense tried to get an early start.
Repeat, first down.
Even the slightest twitch by an offensive lineman will draw a flag. You know, defensive guys really have a bit of an advantage. As long as they don't cross the line of scrimmage, they can jump and flinch and try and get that offensive line to react.
Just gets it off.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Looks like they decided to go for it here. Opts for a short throw. He's wrestled down at the 26-yard line. Matt Schaub has done an excellent job of leading the aerial attack in this one, racking up over 300 big ones through the air. Gives it up the gut. A gain of 6. That brings up third down. And it looks like the offense needs a timeout. The Titans will take their first timeout of the half. He misses the kick. Wide right. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. That'll do it from Nashville. The game's top highlights are next. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. Smell like a man. Man. One player rose above the rest today. Here's the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.